time for Christians or people who call themselves Christians to come to some reality. This last week or so has driven home the point that so many of us who call ourselves Christians need to be honest with ourselves. If you look at the skin color of somebody else and dislike them or hate them because of that, then you need to stop calling yourself a Christian. There is no way that hating somebody because of their skin color, by hating somebody because of anything that they do simply because it's different than what you do, is conducive to being a Christian. Look, I call myself a Christian, but watching what's been going on over this last number of days makes me wish there was some other title that I could use. I know I am not a good Christian. I know I am a work in progress. The nice thing is that with the New Testament, Jesus has said we are all works in progress, and he'll accept us as that. But we aren't supposed to be able to just determine who is going to be loved and who isn't going to be loved. Please remember that when Jesus was ministering in the Middle East, he was ministering to black and brown people. The only white people in the Middle East were the Romans, and they were the subjugators. They were the rulers. Jesus probably wasn't ministering to them. He was ministering to brown and black folk. So please, if you call yourself a Christian, you have to stop being a racist. You have to stop being an anyist. You have to accept people just like Jesus said to do. You have to remember that Jesus said, now you are sons of Abraham. Now you are a son of the Father. Now you are our brothers. And we have to start doing that. And if you call yourself a Christian and you are a racist, please find another title. And if you can't find another title, please let me know so that I can find a new title and stop calling myself a Christian. I know that we are not supposed to judge, and that includes me judging other Christians. I'm just asking you to come up with a new title for yourself. And if you won't do that, I'll come up with a new title for myself, because I do not want to be associated with people who are racist, people who are anyist, and then attach the term Christian to themselves, because it is so antithetical to being a Christian. It is so antithetical to being what Christ taught. How in the world can you look at somebody because they are black and feel differently and hate them because of their skin color? How can you do that and then attach the title Christian to your name? You can't, and you must stop it. I'd prefer you stop being a racist. I'd prefer you stop being an anythingist. And I'm sure Christ would prefer you stop being a racist. But as long as you can't handle that, because you're too stupid to understand what you are doing, then at least stop labeling yourself a Christian. Because you give other Christians the false idea that being a racist is okay. It is not. Christ would never have condoned racism. We know he didn't because of who he taught. He taught the people that were supposedly outcast by proper society. He taught the people who were outcasts in the Middle East. He taught the poor. He taught the children. So please, if you say you're a Christian, then start acting like it and stop being a racist. Stop being an anythingist and start being what you say and you claim to be. Will it be easy? No, nothing that we do as Christians is easy. Will you fail? Yes, we all do. We are all works in progress. But the great thing is that Christ promises us that as long as we come to him, he will not only forgive our past sins, and that includes racism and every other ism there is, but he will forget them. And we can enter his kingdom as believers of Christ. And guess what? When you get there, there are going to be a whole lot of colors up there, So you might as well get straight with it here on earth, because if you want to end up in heaven, you better be straight with it before you get there. Do you understand? So just let me know. Do I get to continue to say that I'm a Christian work in progress, or should I just go find a new title so that I'm separated from you racists?